What's up, guys? Today we're playing Brawlout. Now, this is a game done by Angry Mob Games, and it was in closed beta last year, and then it released on Steam in early access. If you remember, Evan and I actually played this game a few months ago. I think, that back in like June. Maybe it was July. We played it a while ago though, and it was okay, but it wasn't fully ready. It was pretty straightforward, and now from what I've seen on the Switch, now that they've released it as what I assume to be a completed game, it seems like they'll add more stuff to it, by the way. They're looking for suggestions, which I'm going to go over a few here too. But it seems like it's at least ready for sale. It's currently $19.99, and it released today on the Nintendo eShop as a download. So there is no physical version that I can see that's out there right now. I think there's box art, but let's take a look at the game. So there are some things that concerned me originally when I first started it up, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what that is. First things first, it's very similar to Smash Bros. In fact, if you didn't know any better, this is like a Smash Bros. Clone, essentially, which is good for people waiting for Smash Bros. But there's a few things you're going to see here. Right away, quick play, single player, local multiplayer, online. And then you'll see objectives, and then you'll see the store. Now, I first started this up, and I said, okay, there's a store. I looked at the top, okay, there's two different currencies. Oh no, right? That's what you think, because that means, there's gonna be microtransactions. No microtransactions. I'm gonna say that right now, at least for now. There's no microtransactions in this game, which is good. There is a randomized kind of loot box feature, I'll say that, that does exist in this game, and that's how you unlock special, like, new characters, because there are a bunch of characters that are not available to you initially in the game, and that is something that is, it's kind of annoying that you have to unlock all of that, like quite a few of them, and it seems to take a while too. Now, we're going to talk about that after we do a quick match, okay? We're just going to do a quick match, and then we're going to come back here and take a look at some of the different features that they have. I'll say that. I'm going to pick Hyper Light Drifter. Now they have, you can add CPUs, and they have some original characters, and I have to at least say, since they didn't have like an easy template like Nintendo can pull characters from all the different games, right? They at least got kind of creative with it. They got a frog, they have like a bird, eagle type person, they have a monkey or an ape, and then they have different characters that they seem to have made up. And then what's really cool is they pulled characters from different games. I like the inclusion of Hyper Light Drifter. I like the inclusion of the main character from Guacamelee. I think that's very neat, and that's a cool way to kind of get indie games in the spotlight a little more, right? You help out other indie games by including them in your game, much like what Smash Bros. Does with other things. You know, we see like Bayonetta, Snake, Cloud, Ryu. You see all these different characters show up. So let's pick some characters here for the computer to play as, and I'll pick a couple of them. We'll fill the entire arena up. How about that? With 4 different characters. So let's put them all in there, and then we'll go to this one, and we'll start up a match here. Now, I am not an expert at Smash Bros. I played Smash Brothers a lot back on the Nintendo 64, so I love that game on Nintendo 64. Melee was good. I liked Melee a lot, and then I played it on the Wii, and then I didn't really play a lot on the Wii U. It kind of lost me there. I'll say that, but I enjoyed it a lot on the 64 and the GameCube. Load times, a little long, as you're probably seeing here. They're not short load times. And then there's also something I found when I was playing. I think they've said at this point that they're going to patch it. There's this really weird stutter that takes place while you're playing. And you will see it a few times. I'll try to point it out when it happens. But it seems like it drops frames, but things still happen on the screen. Like people are still moving technically. It's almost like lost time in a game. It's very weird. But you're going to see it eventually because it has no real rhyme or reason why it happens. It just happens. So there you go. See that one there where it kind of just seemed to stutter and like stop for a full second. It seems to happen every minute maybe. It's odd. So everyone's like falling off the level now. You have 2 buttons that jump. A is your basic attack like this. B is your special attack. I have a gun. I have a kind of an up attack that basically just gets me back. You know what I mean? Like where you have that in Smash Bros. Where you have, see, there it goes again. An up attack that basically gets me back and does damage. Down, I believe, is almost like an absorbing hit, like Fox has. Hyper Light's he's very Fox-like. He has a shield almost. And then he has a gun. Gun does no recoil damage, well, no recoil to the person. It actually does do damage, but no recoil. Probably be overpowered if it kept recoiling the back, because you would just keep doing damage. But overall, you have like your Smash. Like if you play Smash Brothers, you'll be right at home with this game. I will say that. I can't really compare it well to Smash Bros. Only because I'm not like a tournament player or can tell you like all about, oh, this frame and that frame. It feels very much like Smash Brothers. If you play Smash Brothers, you're fine. You'll get into this and be like, oh, okay, I can do this. Right off the bat, there's 3 levels you can play on. You have to unlock all the other ones through what is essentially a random draw, like a random loot crate draw. And they have those in the way of pinatas. I'm not kidding. You open pinatas. And that's how you get your abilities, all your levels, your characters, cosmetics. How do you get that stuff? Well, there's 2 types of currencies. And they have daily quests. There it goes again with, that can really mess you up, by the way, that. I hope they do patch that. Daily quests, which is weird. You have to be connected to the internet. You'll get a daily quest. And then they have levels. So your characters all level up. And you'll see that here when I finish this with Hyperlight, where I'll get experience. So each character, it's pretty cool to have that, by the way. It gives you something to work towards. Each character has experience. And they all level up to, I believe, level 15 is the highest they each level up to. And you get rewards every time you level up. So it's kind of cool in that way. Generally, you'll get currency or a pinata even. And I'm still probably going to get back. So it's pretty cool. Man, he is sticking around. There we go. So we finished that one up. We won. And we'll see what kind of experience we get here. So it came in first, Drifter. So you see how I level up there. I'm level 3. And I'll go through and I'll show you guys some of the back end. I like that there's a lot of stuff to do in this game. It's 20 bucks and there's a ton of stuff to do. I like that. That's a good thing. Let me back out of here. It's gonna, I guess, let me load up again. And I'll try to go through some of the stuff that you unlock because I was a little taken aback how much stuff there is to unlock. There's a lot. Let me go back here, hold back to go back. And so let's go into, oh, also single player real quick. It's almost like Mortal Kombat. Check this out. I'm not going to go into it, but I will at least show you. It has like the tiers like Mortal Kombat, so you can play through and everything. And you get rewards at the top, gold, and then these crystals. So it's kind of neat. Let me go back, and we'll go to the store. Now the store is where you buy pinatas, and that's mostly it. Oh, you know what? I also have a pinata over here on the objectives. These are your objectives. It has to connect to the internet, and then it'll pull them. They're daily. They reset every 24 hours from what I can tell. And you get different rewards based on what you do. There's the blue currency that you get from leveling your characters, and then the gold that you get. The gold, of course, buys cosmetic stuff. There's one that I did because I reached level 2 for one. It gives me a pinata. I'm gonna claim that. And then we'll go and we'll actually open the pinatas. Oh, you also get daily rewards as well. So there's a day 1, day 2. So basically, as you log in, you'll get stuff. Vandal 2 shards. I think I just got that actually, just from. There you go. So let's go to the store. Pinatas. I have 1. So let's open it. Open pinata. And I get a skin for Vandal. There you go. That's kind of it. That's what you do. I have another one actually. I wonder why I can't open that. So I don't have enough to buy that one. I can buy this flamingo, I believe. So let's buy, I guess let's buy this one. 1200. Sure, there we go. And we'll open the stylish pinata, and that'll give me what I assume to be a cosmetic. Yep. So player avatar icon, which is cool. And I think they said they're going to add a lot more. They're going to add more free DLC. So you just download it, which is great, and it just probably just shows up because it wants to be connected all the time. And they'll probably add more cosmetics, probably more characters too. I would like to see more characters. The brawlers, of course, you unlock as you go through. Like I said, these are all the different ones that are locked now, and then as you go through, you unlock them. So we'll see how that goes. They even have a little featured menu that seems to change. No, like I said, this seems perfect, right? For I don't have enough of the crystals to get that. Seems perfect, right, for microtransactions, but none are here. These are the characters that I have right now. You level them up as you go. Here's again Hyperlight, for example, level 3, and you can see the mastery is level 3, and then you see all the unlocks you get. So in the next one, I'll get 10 more of those blue crystals, 40 gets me what I believe to be another character. It looked like there were only so many pinatas you buy, so I assume after you've bought them all, you'll have everything you want. But up until that point, it's randomized, I think, on which order you get them in. So a lot of rewards you get. Level 15, as you can see, is the max for that person. As you use them anyway, you'll get experience. Now, the online seems, to me anyway, kind of limited. I'm gonna explain why. You can do 1v1, friendly 1v1 matches. Again, I don't know if this will change. I assume it will. Or you can do your friends. So if I do this, I can only do one-on-one. There's no like 4-player free-for-all online right now, at least that I can see. Friends is kind of interesting because you do make a room. So you host a private match, and then, like right now, if any of my friends were playing, I would see a lobby here that I can then join in. So I would make one like this. I create a lobby, and then I tell my friends, hey, you know, join in, or they would just see it at this point. And then they just wait, they join, and we're good. And that's how that would work. So I like that idea of having a full like lobby system and everything. This game has a lot of potential, and I hope they continue to build on it. I'm curious if they do eventually need more money, and they would look towards that for paid DLC or any kind of microtransaction system. I know they're not saying they're not going to do it now, but who knows? You know, in the future, I can't say for sure. It is, I believe, set to go out on the PS4 and the Xbox One. It's been on Steam for a while now. So maybe they're looking forward to continue releasing it, continue selling it, and that's how they'll fund everything, their ventures. So I like what I've seen here so far. I think it's a good buy at 20 bucks. I would just be tentative on their store. The one online match I played, actually I played 2, very laggy. Again, they say it's peer-to-peer. They also have a Discord server where you can go in and you can, right there, Discord, you can talk to them about what you like and what you don't like. Very laggy online though. I didn't like it as much. Maybe that's something that'll be worked on going forward. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this. I'm gonna leave you with handheld footage as always, and I guess let me know what you think of Brawlout so far. You know, it's fun. I think it's something good to get if you're really fiending for some kind of Smash Bros on the go that could be on your Switch. This is probably your best bet right now until, I mean, let's face it, it's gonna show up eventually. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.